Hi everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel, or hello and welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm Lucy, I'm a second year medical student. Today's video is all about procrastination, so I'm guessing if you're on YouTube now, you could actually be procrastinating. And I see you, and I'm going to give you some tips to help you. So procrastination is something we all do. We put off studying for as long as we possibly can. Now, I've got some tips for you, so I'm going to get started straight away. This is going to be a short and snappy video, I'm not going to ramble. First of all, set yourself deadlines for every week and make them realistic, okay? And stick to them very, very strictly. You almost have to put some pressure on yourself to stop yourself from procrastinating. So if you listed, for example, by the end of that week, you have to have done a certain amount of revision, maybe pages of a textbook, or maybe you've written a certain amount of flashcards, or you've covered a particular topic, set yourself a deadline for that week and treat that like a real deadline that cannot be missed. So in those moments when you're procrastinating, you can think of that deadline and it almost panics you into starting revision because you think, I've got to finish this task by the end of the week, so I'm going to get started and revise straight away. Sometimes when I'm procrastinating, I get out my to-do list for the week and I see just how big it is and how many things I have to do, and it actually just motivates me so much to just get cracking with revision. So this is a tip that I think can be a bit controversial. I'm not sure if it always works for me, because part of being a good studier is to actually enjoy it. But for people that don't enjoy it so much, work by rewards. So let's say you're, I don't know, watching YouTube videos and you know you should be revising. Tell yourself you're going to watch videos for 10 more minutes and then you're going to do 20 minutes revision. And then tell yourself that after that 20 minutes revision, you can then spend another 10 minutes watching videos. Now at first this might seem like a very kind of slow and unproductive way of working, but what you're trying to do is make yourself actually get started revision, because once you've started you might find actually I don't need to stop after 20 minutes, I can carry on. If that's the case, then you don't need that reward at the end of it. But some people do need that reward. They need to know, once I've done this 20 minutes of work, I'm going to get something for it. I'm going to get to relax for another 10 minutes. So that can be a good way to kind of make you revise straight away, because you think the sooner I've done that 20 minutes revision, the sooner I can get back to procrastinating. Now, another massive way to stop procrastinating is to have a revision plan and to really stick to it. So it really helps to break things down into chunks. If I stacked up every single lecture that I need to revise by the end of these holidays, I would probably have a major freak out and would not even want to start, because it would just seem too overwhelming. It would seem too impossible that I would just put it off and put it off and put it off. If you've made a revision plan, and you can watch my video on this if it's helpful, what I do is I break everything down into, for example, how many lectures I would need to revise in 1 week if I was to then get everything done in time. You can break that down further, so how many lectures do I need to revise in 1 day? Or you can even break it down further into, in this 1 hour, what do I need to get done? This is kind of linking back to my first point of having these deadlines. If you've already set in stone how many lectures or how many topics or whatever it may be that you need to revise for each day, then that's all you need to focus on. You don't need to worry about the overwhelming amount of work that you need to do eventually. All you're worrying about is today or the next hour of your day. You don't need to even think about that. That's all problems for your future self. Like, you're going to get that done. You know, you've set your revision plan, you're going to get it done at some point, but all you need to worry about right now is today. And this can make it so much easier to start revising, because it's achievable. It's achievable to revise 2 lectures in a day if that's all you need to do. That seems easy, and so then you think, I might as well just get on and do it, and then it's done and I can tick off what I need to have done today. This can almost like have a domino effect. So because you haven't got much to do, you think, oh, I might as well do it. It's not overwhelming, it's achievable, realistic, I can do it. And then because of this, you get it all done, you feel satisfied, and when you then actually have a break, you can feel guilt-free because you've got something done. So it means that your procrastination isn't really procrastinating, it's having a break, it's having time to enjoy yourself, because that's what everyone needs during revision days. Now, if you're really struggling with procrastination and you just cannot make yourself get up and start revision, there's ways that you can kind of scare yourself into doing it. So one is to, like I already said, to set yourself deadlines for the week and think, if you haven't done that, you're actually not going to have time to finish everything, so you need to do those tasks. That's one way. Another way can be, right, so I'm not saying you should compare yourself to other people. You should revise and work at your own pace, and you should be confident in your revision plan to know that you are going to get everything done and you're going to be okay. But sometimes it can kind of be useful if you have a friend doing the same course as you, or doing the same A-level or GCSE as you, whatever, and you're kind of revising at the same time, roughly at the same pace. It can be useful to ask them what they're doing and how much they've done. Me and my friend, who she will know I'm talking about her, we do this all the time. It's almost like we check up on each other of how much revision they've done, or I've even called her before just to ask her how much revision she's been doing and see if I'm at the same pace as her. And it can be helpful because if one of you says actually they're way ahead, it can kind of like cause this scare in you that you need to keep up and help you to do more. Like, you're just doing it to make yourself get up and start, even though you know you're going to be alright. Have confidence in your own revision plan, don't worry about other people. But yeah, it can kind of like psychologically have quite a good effect on making you want to revise, to keep up and like keep up the pace and be on the same level as someone else. Another tip, pretend the exam is closer than it really is. So I have scheduled my last week of revision to be the week that my first exam is. So obviously I've got like 1 or 2 exams in the first week of the exam period, and then obviously they're a bit more spread out than that. So really, for some of my exams I'm going to have up to 2 weeks extra to revise for them, but I'm aiming to get all my revision done by the first week of exams. And then it's going to be a nice added bonus when I realise I've actually got a few more days to go over things and to like refresh my memory. But if you've set your exam date to be a week closer than it really is, it can really help you to get out of that procrastinating mindset and get into that studying mindset, because you want to do well in that exam, and then when you get to it and realise you've actually got a few more days, it'll feel really good because you worked really hard for it, and now you've got a few days either to relax a bit more and to chill out about the exam, or to like quickly, briefly go over everything again and just like refresh your mind on certain areas, go over things you weren't sure on before. But I don't want to be panicking about, am I going to finish in time? I want to know that I will be finished in time. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. It was just a few of my random thoughts about getting you out of that procrastination and getting you started with studying. The most important thing I think to take away from everything I've said is, don't think of it as procrastination. If you've got a revision plan and you've set yourself all the tasks that you need to be done by the exam, and you've worked out how exactly you're going to complete them, then you can be confident in that plan. And so the times when you are procrastinating or doing something you enjoy or relaxing, they can actually just be your breaks, and breaks are completely okay. You don't have to be guilty about them because they're actually going to make you more productive in the long run. So yeah, don't stress yourself out about procrastination, don't be hard on yourself, but at the same time know that actually you do need to get a certain amount of work done in order to achieve the goal that you want to achieve in the end. So thank you for watching this video, hope it was helpful, and yeah, I'll see you very soon, probably for another revision video because I seem to be churning out loads of them at the moment. I've just got so many things I need to say, or I feel like I need to say at least. Yeah, see you very soon. Bye.